I've always really been passionate about hair and hairstyles, and I'm fully aware of how hair really can change your look. Ultimately, if you want to make a big change, a statement change, you're going to start with your hair, or end with your hair, because that's going to make the most impact. And so I used to have every style known to man. You know, I just really enjoyed switching up my looks. And then till I saw this woman, and I was just like, I want that style. And I knew it was not going to be an overnight process. And I was willing to go on the journey. And also just, I want to really research things before I jump into it. And so I did the research on Sisterlocks and finding out about the creator. Her name is Joan. Um, and how she taught this method, and I think from California, it spread all across the world now. And I just think that's amazing that a Black woman could create a brand like that and create a patent style that's very unique and different than what's out there. The maintenance is ridiculously low. I don't, all this talk about maintenance, listen, I'm only at the stylist once every 6 to 8 weeks. If I don't color my hair, I definitely won't have much slippage. So I'm in and out. I would say now I'm down to maybe 2.5, 3 hours on a retie, which is to me right on par for how my hair was the first time getting Sisterlocks. So again, this is my second set of Sisterlocks. The first set of Sisterlocks that I had was in 2005. This was right before I had my daughter, who is now 18 years old. I got Sisterlocks. That's all she knew of me, is me with Sisterlocks, and I kept them until 2016. And I had a lot of changes along the way: color, length, volume, and I just really love the evolution of it all. Back to the other day, so seeing the ladies with the Sisterlocks, what I realized in looking at others, I instantly really got a lot of hair envy. Like, wow, my hair is year this, and comparing mine to other Sisterlock women with, comparing my hair to women with Sisterlocks, and knowing that, you know, everyone's hair is going to do something a little different with this style, even though there's a pattern and there's a blueprint to it. Everyone's hair is really going to do its own thing, and that's the beautiful thing about Sisterlocks. It's really still true to yourself and your pattern and how your hair grows and how it falls and how it will lock. Is going to be totally different from someone else. So one thing that I wanted to try was flat ironing, because I had the most beautiful set of Sisterlocks, and she was telling me how, yeah, she even flat irons them. And I already knew that was a thing because I've heard it before. But guess who never tried it? I put a little oil in my hair just to kind of start it off. But I'm excited to kind of give this a go. It too, oh my gosh, you hit a sizzle, but it's literally oil. And it's a protected oil. Two, I just enjoy styling, and I haven't styled my hair in so long. I've been walking around with a ponytail. Let's count myself. So, back to story time. So again, I kind of like that. I definitely feel that the hair is laying a lot easier after taking the heat through. And I'm keeping in mind that I have color on my hair, because why would we do heat damage with color? So I got that little protected there. And I'm just wanting to see how this goes. And I'm taking more than just like the layer that exists within the pattern. But just for the front, I just wanted to be very thorough and taking it through and kind of seeing how that will lay, and I like it. I'm not going to be flat ironing my hair every day or anything, but I like what it's doing so far. Let's talk about color. So I'm definitely looking into refreshing my color. Now, I'm also very conscious of color damage, and I'll tell you why. I had the most blondest, coolest, almost pure white looking Sisterlocks the first go around at some juncture in the journey. It was definitely a process getting there, but once you kind of get there, you know, and you keep the maintenance up, it's pretty easy, but doesn't mean that your hair is going to enjoy being processed that often to keep up that color from root to tip. Hence why I'm letting a lot of my color grow out now. But oh my gosh, I just love a blonde lock on a beautiful brown woman. I think it's just the most beautiful thing you could probably see. With natural hair and the color, to me, my opinion. So that's the front. This also allows me to see better where I am with length. I'm just gonna do a few more pieces, just grabbing some. Doesn't have to be perfect. Hear that protecting oil still in there. Somebody's gonna be mad, but guess what? This is a one-time try. I'm gonna go ahead and try curling there. Cut it out. I never put heat in my Sisterlocks ever. Never done this. But I might be doing it again. Okay. Now tell me you don't see the difference in that. And you know what? I'm probably just gonna do the front. Oh, so when you ain't had no practice with the flat iron in a while, No, I really like it. So I'm just gonna do a little in the front, a little yin yang, little. So that's cute. So look at that. This weird. Okay. So yeah, seeing the ladies with all the beautiful Sister Lock styles has definitely encouraged me to want to style my hair more in 2024. Um, why am I watching the tutorials if I'm not going to try any? That's what you said. I've had a lot of different Sister Lock consultants along the way, Sister Lock stylists. One thing I could say about the Sister Lock community, and I was just talking to someone I met today from the Sister Lock appreciation event, and I never really realized that you meet a woman with Sister Locks, you best believe she is a woman that is driven. She is a woman that is dedicated to whatever she's decided to dedicate herself to, whether that be a career, money, job, family. I have not yet met a woman in Sister Locks that I didn't like. um, what does that say? We just different. Y'all don't gotta know, but we know. Um, oh, a lot of times, so, I have never met a Sister Lock um, I've been in the house for a while. I have, I find myself to be something of an expert on Sisterlocks just because I did it twice. Um, the first time around, I even used to do some self reties. Um, my experience with that was I'm not good at it. I took the class, I had the tool, I learned the method, but I made mistakes. And I think it might have been even when I was pregnant with my daughter when I did it with a young lady for Rika in Washington, D.C. It was also phenomenal and was teaching classes at the time. However, I did make some mistakes and I noticed change happening within my grid over time that was able to be corrected. But um, possibly if I'd have kept going, I would have been able to self retire. I'm so envious of you all that can and do it yourselves. I really haven't found the time to do that. Especially as of lately, I have a son that is only 16 months old, full time job, uh, small business on the side. It's kind of hard to fit retires in right now. But imagine the money you could save, I guess, if you have the time. So I'm loving the way this is. I could just feel the difference, the weight of the hair. It's like it laid down. It did its thing. I'm gonna get better at these curls. I'm putting like Cindy Lou from Whoville. Don't worry about that. I really want to just do. I like to have a fresh face, but I like makeup too because I just need a little refresher to have the best fresh face. So I think color is next on my agenda for 2024. Um, I'm not in a rush because I actually like where my hair is now with the grow out, but um, I already know a colorist used by a lot of the young ladies there, or I've made a connection to get my hair colored. Basically, say I know her, but it's likely I will do that soon.